back to my channel, Electrical Circuits with Craft. Now today we'll be looking at a wiring diagram for two lamps connected in parallel and controlled by one switch. Now this switch is a single pole switch. Now in this diagram we have a panel which consists of breakers. Right, so these blue and white objects or shapes actually represent the circuit breakers. And this system will be a single phase 223 wire system. Now the first thing that we're going to be looking at is we're going to be connecting the source to the breakers in the panel. Now our incoming source consists of a neutral and two live wires, 210 volts. Alright, so the first thing that we'll do is to connect them onto the breaker. Now the first two breakers here are considered to be a double pole breaker. In that we are able to connect two live wires to this breaker. Now this breaker would occupy two slots in your panel. So we're connecting line 1. Right, so we're connecting line 1 there, and then we're connecting line 2. So what we have here is line 1 and line 2, and this just simply means that we have two live wires coming to the breaker. Now we also have the neutral coming in with the source, and this black wire represents that. So we'll put that on the neutral bar. So this one is for the main neutral. Now along with in the panel, we will loop the earth from the earth bar to the neutral bar. And while we're doing that, we'll also just connect it. So this would show that this connection is made on the outside, right? So you generally make this connection on the outside. So you have your earth rod and your earth lug, under which you will terminate your earth wire. Alright, so in this setup, or in this wiring system, this single phase 223 wire system, you have two live wires and a neutral. Now, in my previous video, and I'll leave the link in the description, you would have had to bridge or to loop one wire from this bar to the other one, so as to ensure that the entire bar or all the bars in the panel are energized. The fact that we now have two live sources coming in, it means that both bars are energized. Again, you do not need to loop or bridge the lugs here. Alright, so we have the neutral wire which will take it to the draw box. So I'll go ahead and I'll connect that now. So the earth that is connected here on this earth bar, it could also be connected here on the neutral bar. Right, so it could be connected on the earth bar here or the earth lug, or it could be connected on the neutral bar here. Now I'll go ahead and I'll connect or terminate the live wire. Remember that this is a single pole, it only requires a one live wire, and again we install lights on a 15 amp breaker. Alright, so moving over to what we consider to be our draw box, we'll make some terminations here. So the first one that we'll do is to terminate our earth. So we want to ensure that all the earth wires are terminated so as to protect ourselves from an electric shock in the event that the live wires come in contact with the metal boxes. Alright, so all the earth here are connected in the draw box, I'll just go ahead and continue with the other earth wires. So right, so the handy box here is earthed, and I'll go ahead and earth the screw as well. Alright, so I'll earth this octagonal box, this one. Alright, so the broad base receptacles do not have earth um, screws on them, so we do not need to earth it. In addition to that, the material is porcelain, so it's a non-conductive material. Alright, so I'll go ahead and I'll connect all the neutral. Now remember, the neutral coming from the panel, right? So we'll terminate those as well. Remember, the neutral always goes to the lamp. Alright, so we just want to make that connection. So here it is. So we'll connect that one. Now, since this circuit is in parallel, it means that we'll also have to connect the neutral over here. Right, so we connect both neutrals from the lamp, and we could always just go ahead. So of course we have the neutral wire into the octagonal box, so all we'll do is to just terminate it on the screws. Alright, so I'll go ahead and do this one as well. Alright, so those are terminated. Now the next step is to terminate the live wires. So I'll get the red color to do that. So the live always goes to the switch. Right? And so we can just terminate this one as well. So the live always goes to the switch. Now on this screw, it does not indicate which of the terminals or the screw the live wire should go on, so you can just place it on any one. Alright, now the next step is to terminate the other screw or the other wire on the switch. So here we go. And again, GT cable has black, red, and green, or black, red, and a bare copper, right? So that's the reason we're using a black here. But of course, you could go ahead and use red. Now we have the black coming from the switch wire here, right? So we call this wire the switch wire or return. So this neutral here, well, sorry, this black wire here will be connected to the other two red wires that we have here. So let me change this to red. Alright, so we have this red coming over here, as well as the red coming from the other side. Good, so now we can just go ahead and terminate from the octagonal box to the broad base receptacle. Right, and there you have it. That's pretty much it. So what we have done here is to terminate the live wires that are coming from the source, which is generally from your potted or your meter socket. And so we have a neutral, right, and we connect that onto the neutral bar, which is under the bigger of the two set of screws that are there. All right, we loop from the earth lug to the neutral. We have line 1 and we have line 2, which just means that we have two live wires coming into the panel. Now both live wires are placed on a double pole breaker, in that the double pole breaker has two slots. Now the breaker itself is able to turn on or off, right, with one flick of the switch. Right, both of them are pretty much tied in together. And then they have the live that goes to the wire which leads from the panel to the draw box. Now, a lot of persons are now doing this where they don't necessarily use a draw box, but of course it depends on the length of run that you have, and the procedure is the same. Right? So we connect, the live always goes to the switch and the neutral always goes to the lamp. And the fact that we have two lamps means that we'll have to connect both neutral wires, right? And then we have the other wire from the switch, which is known as the return or the switch wire, and we'll connect those as well. Now, if you found this video interesting, please go ahead and subscribe if you have not already done so. Like the video, share the video with your friends. Click on the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever a new video is uploaded.